Okay, third gear. Let us try to get a full throttle, third gear. Wow. Welcome guys. So today's video is about the tuning of this thing, and we will be using the auto tune feature. Meaning you will be driving and your laptop will be the tuning or your tuner. How cool is that? So all we will need it on Data Flash Pro and a laptop. Okay, so we are near the car, and briefly about the setup. It's using K24 and GT3076 and 1000cc injectors and non-return fuel system so far, and that one is using the return fuel system, but this one is using stock fuel pump right now, and that's why we will be only tuning the low boost setting, tuning both the low fuel map and the high fuel map. Yes, I will be tuning turbo on this. Okay, my laptop will be my tuner. It is very powerful feature if you know how to do it. Okay, so the live tuning is when you or your tuner is changing the maps in the your laptop. The same changing are applying to the ECU in real time. Okay, but the auto tune is you are just driving the car and your laptop is doing the tuning which you already set in the parameters. Okay, so let's start the video. Let's get to the tuning. Plug your Flash Pro into the OBD2 port and the other end into your laptop. We will turn on the laptop. Okay, we will turn on the Flash Pro display on the laptop. Okay, so this video is not for the beginners who don't know what the fuel trims are, what the how the tuning works. That you upload a new map, okay, into it. Now I turn on the ignition switch and let's see. First I will download it online and download. Okay, now the map has been downloaded. It will appear here. Okay, so first we will do the settings. Okay, for example, I have changed the injectors and I have set the fuel injector setting. And main thing about it is this is the table. These ones. These are the auto tune tables. Okay, live tuning tables, live tuning memory. Okay, so first if anyone is selected, you just clear them all. Okay, so now for the cam and ignition table, you don't touch it because these need a dyno for tune. Okay, because you don't know which cam angle is making more power, which ignition is more power. Okay, so this is for those people who have dyno tuned or their full throttle tuned has been okay, but they want to tune the other areas of the map. For example, in a street car you don't always run your car in full throttle. Instead 90% of the time it is not full throttle, a partial throttle, low rpm, out of boot. That area tuners leave. Okay, they just dyno tune the car, or maybe they say send us the data log and we will fine tune your car. Okay, so for avoid that cumbersome process, your laptop can do the auto tuning, and this feature is included in Data Flash Pro and has very much safety feature. For example, if I go into the options, then into the settings, here and the last you see auto tune. Okay, so it's already set maximum lambda and minimum lambda. This is the maximum change you want to do. Initially you will tell it to 10% and you will select the policy to 4 weighted cells. Okay, because your map is not so tuned, so we will select 4 weighted cells. Okay, and this is very important. Play sound when adjustment are made so that you know auto tune is working. Other than that, data log no, lambda no. Okay, I'll set it into the 11.8, medium load 13.5, high load. Because I'm turbo, so 11.8 is more like safe for me instead of 12.5, which is fine for the NA cars. Okay, so you don't want to touch those settings. Then the display, nothing is here, the units nothing, and general. Okay, let's now select the tables. Okay, so we will select low and high speed cam fuel tables. This is only fuel table, and let us check quickly if the tables. Look, there they are, fuel high, fuel low. and lambda adjustment, low and high. Okay, the last ones. These four should be checked, because on depending on lambda these will be adjusted. So 67% use. So this is the setting. Check OK, and then upload the map. Okay, if your car is boosted and you don't want to make any mistake, then you just into the sensors and rev limits and boost cut. You set it to the low. For example, if you want to slowly tune your car, just set it to 2 psi. So if it is lean, the next time auto tune works, it will be getting richer and richer. So on first instance, auto tune will slightly change the fuel. Next run, slightly more changes to fuel. Next run, slightly more. So it is safe. I have already tuned the full throttle, so I have set my boost cut to 10 psi. Okay, so you can start from 1, 2, 3, 4 psi. So it's totally safe. Okay, so now I will upload the map. This is very important. Each time you start live tuning, for example, today's session, then I will want to do a tomorrow session, then I will again upload the map. Okay, if the map is not uploaded, the map on the ECU and the flash pro does not match, the auto tune function don't work. Okay, so this is very important. People sometimes think that I'm already using the same map, then why these things are grayed out. Okay, live tuning. So that is the reason you always need to re-upload that map. Okay, sometimes the maps are same, but there are some minor changes, or flash pro or the ECU thinks there is some change. So always use upload and fresh map. Okay, there should not already be any of the fuel trims. For example, this fuel trim, short trim and the long trim trims should be 0. Another thing is, you want to get car fully warmed up, okay, before you start the live session. Now turn the ignition off and let's start the car. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so let's see if so. Now I am getting the readings by pressing the live button, and you know this music icon, this is now highlighted. Okay, that's showing that the auto tune function can work. Okay, so sometime this icon is grayed out. That's the reason, because the map is not uploaded recently. Okay, so for start live tuning, just you will press this record button, this red one, and then press live tuning, or shortcut is Control plus T. Okay, mine is touch, so I am easy this way. So now I will this is showing 10 by 10 because I have not turned on my lambda sensor. Let me turn that on. There it is. Okay, I don't use this all the time to extend this live, so now I have turned it on. So now we are getting the white band reading here, and above one is the stock car one, and below one is slightly off because it is warming up. It is just started, and after some time these two come in close with each other. Okay, they are coming close. Okay, meanwhile driving, another important thing is you just want to look off and on those lines. These lines should not cross each other. Okay, when they cross each other, just stop the car, and for example this value, if I increase control, look, there is going up. Okay, so if that happens, these should not cross. So let us go to the road and start the tuning session. Okay, so sorry about the sunlight. I'm about to start the live tuning. As you know, the fuel trims are very rich. So here we go. Just press that music button. Now you will hear the sounds. The high pitch sound is adding fuel, and the low pitch sound is taking out fuel. Okay, so let's see, those will come down as the fuel changes are made. Okay, let me show you the table. It is live tuning them. Okay, so you see it is right now on this table changing the values automatically. I'm not doing anything, I'm just driving the car. The road is very much busy, me put my seat belt on. Okay. You want to include all the RPMs, okay? In second gear, take it up to the 5000 RPM. Just don't normal drive, okay? Test all RPM, low RPM, high RPM, low gear, high RPM, high gear, low RPM, etc. etc. You want to make variation as much as possible, okay? Let me make my laptop slightly brighter, okay? Now I will stop the car and see if the lines are not crossing, okay? Because the lower area is very crowded and ahead of me are starting good roads, less crowded. So I will be testing my tune in the turbo and full throttle. Okay, let us check quickly if the maps are crossing or not. Okay, tables, here we are. Just highlight those. So that's fine, they are not crossing, okay? 1 to 2 close calls but not crossing, okay? Let us start. These are all the changes which it had made, okay? So I will control S. Now it will ask to save. I will set it to auto tune 2021. Save, okay? So look, now those have gone. So now this will use this as a base map, okay? So after saving, this has become the new base map, okay? Let's start that. Now road is clear. I will go into full throttle and it's better I record it, so I press the record button and plus I am showing the displays. Okay, here we go. Full throttle. It is very rich, I can see on my wideband. But that's what we want to correct, okay? Check it again. Was again very rich in second gear, but it was making the changes. So first I will stop the auto tune, then I will stop the recording, then I will stop the live map, okay? Another thing I forgot that I have my exhaust butterfly valve closed right now. Now I will open it. The white band is just not reading, okay? Let me change the options to the stock one. That's why it is better to have two sensors, corrective stock sensor, corrective sound sensor. And okay, these are nice forms here, empty road. Okay, back to the tuning. Now I have turned off the external wideband AEM sensor. Now look, the AFRs are very much okay, near 1 to 0, okay? Now look at that, near 0. Still needs 1 to 2 session, but it's a lot more better than a tuner. You sending him logs, then he sends you back, then you send him out. Everything is in your control. Just drive and let your laptop do the work. Just upload the map, save it, again tune next day or the same day. It's your choice. Look at that, just 0. Okay guys, this is the third session and now we are absolutely fine tuning. The wideband was faulty in the previous session, so I have put it aside, and now I have also included the long frames here, okay? So we will be tuning and here are the options. Let me set it to auto tune and we'll be setting it to the precise cell. This is the ultimate fine tuning, okay? And we will set it to nearly 5%, okay? Further narrowing down, okay? Then we will be set, okay? And also let me show you my boost second. Above 2 psi it will target 11.9, and between this and this it will target 12.8, and low load is between this and this, okay? So now I will upload the map. I will be already opening this thing, that butterfly valve which was closed in the previous session. That's why the boost was coming so late. So I will be opening this, plus I will also be recording this little camera for the boost and the road, so that you can know more information. Okay, let's upload this map and warm the car and start our session. This time I am also bringing the mouse with me. It is very easy with the mouse, and the boost cut is set as 10 psi. and this is from the reading from the manifold pressure, and that boost gauge I will show you, that is reading from the turbo. So there will be difference between 1 to 2 psi. So that's why the needle will show more, but here the laptop will show less boost. That's because there is some delay in the that intercooler. So let's start. Okay guys, as you see, my car is almost already tuned, so that's why you didn't see any much of the changes, but for the testing purposes I will create changes in the tables myself, and let's see how the auto tune corrects it. Okay, few low, we will, let's say this is the boost column after 10, so we're not going there, and let me change these columns. Okay, let us, not this one, but let's see, let's change all these. Okay, all these two, let's reach them out. Okay, 7%. Okay, so these are reached out, the lines are crossing, I will just change them. Okay, so let's see. Okay, 15 degrees, let me change some in the 30 degrees too. These values in 30 degree, let's adjust to -5. Okay, and similarly on 0 degrees, let us adjust some to adjust -8. Whoa, okay, so now I will save this map separately. Changed map. Okay, now we also setting to the 4 weighted cell, because now we have changed too much, so 4 weighted cell is a better option, and here we should select the 10%, as this is the option initially. So now I will upload it to the car and see how the auto tune works to correct these things. Okay, I have not changed the fuel pump, that's why I am on low boost, plus I am limited with the exhaust. This is the Honda Fit, this is limited exhaust option, this is just having 2.5 inch exhaust, although it is a K24 turbo, so at least it needs a 3 inch exhaust, but this is my family car, I want to keep it tamed, so that's why the exhaust is gonna stay this way. We'll see in the future. Okay, car is started. Please note that everything is checked, live, log, ECG, OBD2, etc. Everything is checked, and now just click this. Okay, and then we will click this music button, and we will see how much the changes. So here are the long trim, here are the short trim. Let's press this music button. Here we go. Okay, let's see it do its magic or not, the auto tune. Another tip, you need to avoid the jerky driving. Okay, just smooth it out. Slow RPM increase, slow RPM decrease. Cover all the RPMs. High gear, low RPM, low gear, high RPM, etc. etc. As you can see in some column, the trims have moved to -10. Okay, so let's see how much time it takes to correct them, the changes I made. I've also started the mini cam, so as you can see, the traffic is the car is slightly jerky because we made those changes, abrupt changes, somewhere minus, somewhere plus, but it is correcting them. Let me show you the RPMs and all other things too. Okay, I will resume the video when the road gets good. Okay, so let us analyze how much the auto tune did. At 15 degree, it has smoothed out but just some overlapping lines, and on 30 degree, oh, look at 30 degree, almost corrected. Look the before lines and after. Now this is mostly corrected. 15 degree, some lines are crossing, which I will correct because initially I did not correct them. Okay, the lines should not be crossing to begin with. Okay, so now we will start our other map which was intended for this session, the third session, which is the fine tuning, the last one. Okay, so now let us change the map to the original map which was intended for this, the fine tuning. Let us change the setting to precise cell and changes to minimum. 3 to 4% is enough. These are the same setting. Lambda overlay is same. Okay, now upload this map and we will go with the final. Okay, the map is uploaded. This is the final tuning session, the precise tuning one. Okay, third gear, let us try to get a full throttle third gear. Oh, it was 150 km per hour, the speed. At least let me show you the display, the RPM, everything. Again, let us take a second gear. Hit the red line. Now third gear. Okay, that was good. Okay. So that concludes, boys, the tuning session. Okay, hope you liked the video and learned something from it. Subscribe please and take care. Bye bye. This is the road on which we are driving. This is the little camera and this is slightly narrow road, as you can see. Some traffic now because we are going near the city. So bye bye for now.